Welcome back everyone to the Gloss Garage, where we make detailing simple, and today I have something special for you guys. I'll be showing you guys how to properly conduct a rinseless wash from start to finish, and how you could do this in less than 30 minutes in your own driveway, in your apartment complexes, and in areas and states where I know it's during drought season, it's actually illegal to wash your vehicle in your own driveway, and also what materials and products you need to conduct a rinseless wash. And I'm gonna tell you something in advance, it's actually really minimalistic and it's very beneficial for people that do not have access to flowing water. And in summary, I'll be jumping in and out talking to you guys about how it's superior, what the technology is, and how it's also superior to soap. So this is literally everything that you guys need to conduct a rinseless wash: 2 microfiber towels, 2 drying towels, a rinseless wash solution of your choice. You could use anything that you want, Optimum No Rinse or Mckees37. And on the left, you also have drying aids. Drying aids is just a sealant, a wax, or something that you want to use, even though it's not necessary, but you can still use them to give that extra pop or shine after the rinseless wash. And on the left, I have 2 buckets just to give a little more sanity on showing you guys how to conduct a scratch-free finish. And for some people that is new to rinseless wash, I feel like this is the safest approach, because this is the closest way of saying a 2-bucket wash method with a rinse bucket and a soap bucket. So I'll be using Optimum No Rinse today. It's the granddaddy of rinseless washes, and it's actually a staple in the industry. So it's 256-to-1, meaning it's 256 ounces of water to 1 ounce of this concentrated product. This is super concentrated, and the way a rinseless wash works is when you're washing your vehicle, you dry it across the paint. All that dirt and gunk that you get on your wash media, it drags all that dirt down to the bottom of the bucket, and that way you can achieve a scratch-free finish. Also, it emulsifies and encapsulates the dirt that you have and breaks it into smaller and smaller pieces that's on your paint, right? And I'll be doing a separate video on a more in-depth of what is a rinseless wash. This is more of how to conduct a rinseless wash and my way of showing you guys the safest way and the safest approach. All I have here is literally 4 gallons of water, and I do have a garden sprayer, which I'll show to my right in just about a second, and it's already filled with pre-diluted Mckees37. And this is what I use on a day-to-day basis, right? So this is everything that you need. I have my garden sprayer, like I said, it's already in there diluted. And this is what I like to call a pre-spray, right? And all this, literally, we're going to do this in less than 30 minutes. We're going to take a walk around my vehicle as we speak. And if you guys like this content, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so that way it just shows that you guys enjoy this content and this type of information just for you guys. If you're a newcomer to detailing, this is just a brilliant way to wash your vehicle and how you can literally save money, right? So as we walk around, you're going to see all this dirt that's on the paint. I haven't washed my vehicle in about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. My car does look a lot cleaner because it is ceramic coated, and it did rain the other day. So when you drive in the rain, all that dirt and everything just kick off. As you can see, the tire shine is pretty much gone. You see brake dust on the wheels, and we'll just be conducting, like I said, a full-blown uncut on how to conduct a rinseless wash from start to finish. Also, how is a rinseless wash superior to soap? When you use soap, you have to rinse the soap off before you dry it, right? And then what's left on the paint is just water. Water is a solvent, right? It's draggy. You need some type of lubrication, which the rinseless wash gives and already has lubrication onto the paint, right? On the solution. So what does that does and how does it benefit you? It means less scratches because the paint is not dragging. Also with soap, if you wash in direct sunlight, what happens is you could get soap stains, watermarks, water etchings, because the sun can bake the soap and those chemicals onto your paint, and it's hard to remove, which with the rinseless wash, If it dries on the paint, it just leaves polymer spots. And also, a rinseless wash does have water softening properties. So you could use purified water, distilled water if you want. And like I said, all you need is 3 to 4 gallons of water and you could do this. I just showed you guys the time. It's 10:59, so we'll be showing you guys how I do this quickly on my own personal vehicle. And I also have a video after on the scratch-free finish that it gives, right? A lot of people think that this approach will scratch your vehicle, and I will show you guys it does not whatsoever, right? So what I'm doing right now is the pre-rinse that I told you. So like I said, the rinseless wash has this type of technology where it encapsulates the dirt and keeps it in a bubble, and it keeps emulsifying the dirt into smaller and smaller pieces, right? If your vehicle is really dirty, like you went off-roading or something like that, or it's been like a month or two, it's good to pre-rinse, right? The rinseless wash just means you do not rinse afterwards, right? After you clean it. So yes, you can scratch your vehicle with the rinseless wash, but if you're negligent, right? That's the same way as you grabbing a piece of rock and it's in your wash sponge or wash mitt or chenille wash mitt or microfiber wash mitt, whatever wash media of your choice, and you're rubbing it across the paint. But look, I'm taking a zoom in and you see all these little dirt particles that are caught in that bubble. You're going to see it on the spoiler right here, that you see how it's just encapsulated, right? And this pulls all that dirt and gunk off the paint, right? And you're about to see the bird poop that was there. I'm just going to rub my finger right across it, and it's just going to just emulsify, just like getting eaten up by this rinseless wash. Just it's amazing, right? And this technology is great. And if you have a ceramic coated vehicle that has a wax or a sealant or any type of protection, it will make washing and drying a lot easier. And how is this beneficial for you guys? You guys can save a bunch of money. A gallon of this rinseless wash can cost about $40 to $45, maybe a little bit more depending on what brand that you buy. But you can literally make over 128 gallons of this rinseless wash solution in your own house, meaning that you could literally wash your vehicle if you use 2 to 3 gallons of water each time. To be realistic, if you have 128 ounces, you could probably do 100 washes in your own house in less than 30 minutes. And on top of that, you actually save time, right? You actually save a bunch of time. When you go and get ready for your car wash, you got to take about the time and money that is spent when you're doing this, right? You spend about 15 minutes driving to the car wash. You wait about 15 minutes in line. It takes about 10 minutes for it to go through the wash machine. It take about 10 minutes to dry it, right? And then after that, another 10, 15 minutes going home. You spend about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes just to wash your vehicle. And on top of that, in this economy, it's actually more expensive washing your vehicle, right? You're spending here in New York, in Queens, in my area, it's about $22 to $28, and people go there weekly. You're spending over $100 a week. Sometimes people do it twice a week, and you're spending about $200 a week to wash your vehicle. They use heavily acidic soaps, degreasing soaps, and the washing wax that they put in those chemicals are absolutely atrocious, right? It's not good for your paint whatsoever, and that's why your paint gets dull and scratched. And remember, it's a machine wash. You're practically giving the car wash free money, over $150 for them to scratch your vehicle. And this is why a lot of people also buy new vehicles when their lease term is up, or they're like, oh, you know, my car isn't as shiny. But those are the main reasons, right? And this is how you can take care of it. So you see me, I'm using 2 buckets, and I have a gold and black sponge. I'm mixing in between the two. So what these sponges are, they're designated sponges for automotive, and it's also designated for rinseless washes, right? They're super soft. They also have cut and slits in them, so when you dunk it back in the bucket, like I said earlier in the video, it drags all that dirt back down, and it's super safe. Yes, you I showed you guys earlier of the yellow sponge. It's just stained. It's not dirty. All that dirt and grit is actually on the bottom. And I will put everything in the description below of where you can get all of these products, right? And excuse me. And lastly, right, you use no pressure. I'm not using any pressure whatsoever washing my vehicle. I'm just gliding pretty much the wash media back and forth, that just letting the wash media do the work and let the chemical do the work. I already showed you guys how it encapsulates the dirt. And like I stated earlier as well, I will be showing a after video in the future at night, because that's the way you can see better scratches on a light color vehicle. And you're going to see it's literally no scratches whatsoever. And it's impossible to say that, oh, this is because of the rinseless wash. Trust me, it's not. So I'm doing the front areas, the bottom areas. It doesn't matter. It's just no pressure. I already pre-rinsed the whole vehicle, and that's what helps aids in lubrication, right? It pulled already all that dirt off, and it's in a little bubble. It's a invisible barrier in between there, which allows you not to scratch your vehicle. And on top of that, I am moving the camera around, moving the buckets around. I'm trying to keep this as minimalistic and as realistic for you guys, and also my customers that always ask me, how can I wash my vehicle in my apartment complex? I don't have running water. I do not have this. Show me a way of how to achieve this scratch free. I do not like taking it to the car wash, machine wash, or a hand wash. They like to do it themselves, and this is a way of insurance for them. And I'm doing this, like I said, on my own vehicle, because I value my vehicle just as much as a bunch of you guys that are watching this video, because you guys want to take care of your vehicle, and also how to maintain your ceramic coating or sealant or wax that's on your vehicle, right, without diminishing its protection. So I'm pretty much done. I wiped everything on the bottom, and we're gonna take a quick walk. I literally washed the whole vehicle, and I will show you guys the time right now on how much time we spent. We started at 10:59. Right now it's 11:13. We only spent 14 minutes. It took me 14 minutes to go around the vehicle. Yes, it's a small car, but on an SUV you can spend an extra 5 minutes. If it's an XL SUV, an extra 10 minutes. It's not that long. Now, I'm just doing a pre-rinse just to show you guys that there is actually no dirt whatsoever that I'm collecting. And look, it's just perfectly clean. The rinseless wash already cleaned the vehicle. This is just extra assurance for all you guys, if you guys want to take this extra step to ensure that there is no more dirt or residue that can scratch your vehicle. I do pick up a tiny bit of dirt, but that's by the wheel wells, which I don't like to go too in depth in there. And look, it's just one little speck of dirt. It's not even dirty. And I will open up the microfiber so you guys can see how clean it is. And this is not a necessary step. Like I said, this is just more of sanity for you car lovers and showing you guys how to properly do it. And look, it's just perfectly clean. So what I'll be showing you guys is I'll be using a drying aid, which I choose Dream Maker, even though I showed paint gloss, but I do show Dream Maker afterwards because my car is already ceramic coated. I do not need protection, but if you want to use a ceramic detailer or sealant, this is the best time to dry your vehicle and add some protection on it. But Dream Maker has no protection. It's just a gloss enhancer, and it's great. I already have all the gloss. I have the slickness, and I did use Gyeon ceramic detailer about 2.5 weeks ago, and it lasts me a while on my own vehicle. So you just spray it on the vehicle, 1 to 2 squirts on each panel, and just dry it back and forth. This is why I use 2 drying towels. If you have a larger vehicle, you may use 3 to 4 towels. It just depends, whatever floats your boat, and you just do this all around the whole vehicle. As I stated earlier in my video, I will be having a separate video on a more in-depth review of each dilution ratio from each company, why I choose both of them. But I'll also be using a different company called DIY Details Rinseless Wash. And the benefit of a rinseless wash, in that video I will go more in depth on why it's superior to soap, because soap, you cannot use your car shampoo in the interior, but a rinseless wash, you can dilute it properly and use it in the interior, exterior. It does not stain any type of material. It's really that good. So as you see here, I grabbed the Kirkland microfiber towel, and I just like to use it to buff off the windows, because Dreammaker tends to leave a little residue or streaking on the windshield, but that's about it. And so I'm using these Kirkland microfiber towels. And lastly, with the Kirkland microfiber towels, they are your throwaway towels, right? You use them once, that's it. You could go to Costco and buy these pack of Kirkland microfiber towels for $15.99, $16.99 for a pack of 36. If you do the math per towel, it's about 50 cents a towel, right? And again, you're doing this alone. You're not spending money. You're doing this quick, in less than 30 minutes in your own driveway, and you're potentially saving hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year just washing your vehicle. And you can even pay a professional detailer in between these types of washes to get a ceramic coating, get your paint polished, so you're not spending that extra money and throwing it away and giving it away for other people to scratch it, right? So these two Kirkland microfibers, like I stated earlier, are to be throwaway towels. The reason why they're throwaway towels is because I use them on the tires last, and I pre-treat the tires, scrub the tires, clean the wheels, and then I use Carpro Perl, which I did not put this in the beginning of the video, but I will still show it, where I dress the tires. And that's about it, right? I use it on the glass first, because I'm not touching the tires first and buffing it with the glass. So it's being minimalistic with the products and materials that you have. So this way it's not a huge cleanup. You don't have to bring out a pressure washer. You don't have to bring out a hose. All you need is 3 gallons of water, and that's it. There is not much needed. The landlord of your apartment complex is not going to go crazy. It's actually economically safe for the environment as well. You're not wasting water to wash a vehicle. Now I'm moving over to the back, and you can already see how shiny and the way the paint pops. I'm sorry guys, I know you guys been listening to my voice for the past 17 minutes. I know, I apologize, I'm very sorry, but I really wanted to stress this and show you guys an uncut footage on how to properly take care of your vehicle with literally no water. And also, I just don't want you guys to think that I just washed the vehicle on the side and I just did that super fast without any context, right? So when I'm drying the vehicle, I'm walking over right now with the towel. As you can see, that's not dirt on the towel. That's actually just saturated, because on these fake vents on my SI, they get packed and concentrated with water, heavy water, and then when you rub the towel right across, it just soaks all that water up. But look, I am done. Look how shiny the vehicle is. Now I'm just gonna do the tires. I'm gonna show you guys the time here. It's literally 11:25. We're 26 minutes into this rinseless wash detail. And now I'm just doing the rocker panels before I start the wheels, the door jambs on both sides, everything. So that way, again, this is why I say it's a throwaway towel, right? And this is why I use it last, because after this I do not want to touch the paint. I don't even want you guys to throw this inside your own personal washing machine. Just throw it away. It's only 50 cents. Kirkland microfiber towels. I'll put the link in the description below where you could buy it on Amazon if you do not have any Costco's around you, or you're not a Costco member. It will just cost a bit more, unfortunately. As a Costco member, it's $17. If you buy it online on Amazon, it's about $26, $27. That's what people really buy it and sell it for. And now I'm pre-treating the tires. I'm gonna scrub the tires with the towel, with the dirty towel, and also clean the rims with it. The rims, I'm not really too worried about having scratch-free rims. This is the dirtiest part of the vehicle with the rocks and everything that's already hitting it when you're driving, it's gonna scratch it no matter how perfect you are, and that's just me being honest. But look how dirty my rims and tires are. It's just like I said, it's been about 2.5 weeks, and I take care of my vehicle. So you do this across all 4 tires, and then you just apply your tire shine once you have a clean surface. That way your tire shine can actually bond to the rubber of your tire, and it lasts a lot longer that way. And also use a water-based tire dressing. Don't use those solvent base of like Armor All. Those are actually bad for your tires, right? And even some car wash places, they actually use grease and oil like that you use to put in your vehicle, like motor oil. That is awful, and it's super dangerous where you can just slip, your car could spin out. That is very dangerous. That's something that, again, not all car washes. I'm not trying to tell you guys stay away from car washes. I'm just trying to say that caring for your own vehicle is a lot more different than if somebody was to do it for you, right? And I'm not talking about a detailer. I'm talking about for those people that likes to shop for value over quality, right? You do spend a little more for quality, but at least you're getting the safest wash on your vehicle. And these are the steps that a pro detailer takes. This is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm showing you guys. And lastly, just leave a comment down below. What is your favorite Rinseless wash if you guys use them? Or what is your favorite soap, and why do you use that soap? I like to engage with you guys, and this way, you know, I can try some chemicals out. And all these chemicals that I'm using, I am not sponsored whatsoever with any detail company. I spend my own money, and I've tried, and I've also watched YouTube videos of all these products and which one works for me and my environment, right? Everybody lives in different areas. Some people live in California, some people live in warmer climates, some people live up north in Canada. And I'm walking away, look, throwaway towels, straight to the garbage. That's it. I just use $1 of towels compared to $22 to $28 at the car wash. Now I'm applying the dressing. And with all these materials, at first you spend a lot of money, which is about a little over $120. I want to say, if you were to get everything that I have here, you'll spend over $120, probably between $120 and $150. But then in the long run, you're saving over $1,500 if you wash your vehicle twice a week at a car wash, because you like to keep your car nice and shiny, right? But the way you maintain a shiny finish is by having less scratches on the vehicle, and this is a way you can do it. Now I'm going to move the vehicle up so you guys can see, and also the time. The time is 11:34. We're 35 minutes. I did this in 35 minutes, and you guys, I was literally walking around the camera. I'm thinking in my head, let me not forget the camera. I want to bring you guys with me as I wash the whole vehicle. Look, scratch-free finish. Just look at the shine. Dream Maker literally takes about 30 minutes for it to pop more, especially when you're going to see the video at night, which I'm going to skip after I show you these day shots. And you're going to see the shining gloss is actually just amazing. Look, there's no dirt. I rub my finger right across. Look at the shine. Look at the depth. And it's a scratch-free finish. And you guys are just going to be blown away on how I did this with no pressure washer, no garden hose, no soap, and how you guys can literally take these same tips and techniques and do it in your own garage, right? In your own driveway. In the wintertime, this is where it's super beneficial because the water hose tends to freeze up. And the tire shine at the moment is not penetrated deep into the tire yet, but just give it a bit. Once it gets in there deeper inside the tire, it's going to give that deep gloss look. It's not overly shiny, oily whatsoever. And now these are the night shots that I was talking to you guys. Now it's about like 7 o'clock at night, and I'm putting the light on, and you can see the reflection now. You can actually see some random scratches, but those are called rids, random isolated deep scratches. And also, I polished this vehicle and I had deeper scratches before this, right? Like most of these scratches are there and they're already sealed. All I did was a polish. I never did a full paint correction or a two-step. All I did was a one-step polish on this before I applied the ceramic coating. Just a look at my finger that I'm pointing at. I'm pointing at the light, and you can see there's no way you can tell me that I did all these scratches with the rinseless wash. There's no way. Like, I take care of my vehicle. The last time I got this recoated, when I did it, was a little over a month ago, 2 months ago. I think it was in May, actually. And that's where we're in August right now. So May, June, July, August, 3 months ago. And I wash my car regularly, weekly, sometimes bi-weekly. And you cannot tell me that I've caused, like, there is no scratches. You could literally see there is no scratches. And I just want to bring the fear from you guys, from newcomers, of, do you really need a soap? Do you need a pressure washer? If you maintain your vehicle daily, or not daily, but frequently, you can have this type of finish, right? The shine, let's ignore the shine, because again, most of it is because of my ceramic coating as well. So overall, once I took the video, the walk around and everything, it's 37 minutes into the video. Like 37 minutes in. That's absolutely insane, right? This is the rinseless wash solution after cleaning the whole vehicle. I hope you guys like this video. And other than that, I'm out, guys. Peace.